Hello, this is your Fun Living Holistic Health Coach, Kim Sit. And today is January 14th. It's Sunday, 2018. And this is your end of week 2 report for my best breath ever experiment in 2018, where I avoid processed and refined sugars for all of 2018, 365 days. So, what went on in this week? So what was new? Well, I'm feeling more spacious in my clothes, yay! And enjoying lots of nuts and some dried fruit, especially pistachios. And my face feels more refined. It feels tighter and the skin feels nice. That's always good. And so what kind of new dishes did I try this week? I tried more barley. So barley is one of those forgotten grains, it's available and it's not that expensive. Actually, it's about the same price as rice, but it has a nice, chewy, nutty texture to it, and I love it. So I've had that in some stew this week. I've also tried something called methi leaf. It's fenugreek greens, and that's really cool. Actually, I'm going to try to show you what that looks like. So this here is fenugreek greens. It's mixed up. I've washed it together with my cilantro. It actually tastes pretty good. It's a nice mild herb. I like it. It's from the fenugreek seed, which I use in spices and in my curry powder. So it's really cool. Next question. Was there any infractions? Well, I'm going to report this as truthfully as I can here. So yes, I know that there's no sugar. But this is what happened. So my son, my 5-year-old, was making breakfast for himself. He used a spoon. He was having peanut butter and jelly sandwich or toast. So seeing that, I wanted a slice of toast. By the way, remember last week I said I'm going to take it down to just 1 slice per day. Well, I think I've had about 3 slices of permissible bread this week. And I was actually going to go and have 2. And then I remembered, yes, it's 1 per day, not an average. So I decided I put the other one away. All right, getting back on track here. What I was going to say was I used the same spoon that he used for his peanut butter, and it ended up that there was some jam on it. So when I tasted it in my mouth, I gave him the piece that had the jam. He was quite happy to take that. In other news, there are some new stresses at work, things related to the weather, sleep. I told you I'm taking a new podcast editing course, which is going well, by the way. So as the weeks progress, as I learn more, my podcast and my sound editing will improve. And I'm happy to see that within my own shows. Why a sleep problem? Well, my son's been making a lot of noise at nighttime. He has special needs, as you know, and for whatever reason, he's been making more vocalizations and making a lot of noise at night, needing to go to the toilet, things like that. But again, these are my challenges. So what can I do, right? We always focus on what we can do and what our choices are. And my choice is not to even think of being in victimhood. So, in other news, that my body is feeling a little numb in places off my neck, some pins and needles to the right of my neck, and all the way down to the fingers, achy left lats. Not quite sure what's going on there, but I think I need to visit my chiropractor. But I'm experiencing stronger pecs, stronger shoulders, arms, and as I continue my daily practice of yoga. Love stretching and love just really exerting myself to hold a pose. It's amazing how much it works your muscles and just holding in a pose. Now, I've also started jumping after work. I'm just doing a bit of my daughter's gymnastic warm-ups, and that's working really well. I love the invigoration from the jumping. So what's new this week? Well, I'm going to say bye-bye to dairy, at least for this week. So really what that means is no butter. Right? That's the extent of what my dairy is. So instead of the dairy, I'm just going to use coconut oil, right? And I'm also going to take a bread break. So I had 3 slices of toast in the past week. So this week I'm just going to have none. Just want to see how I feel without any kind of bread this week. And I'm going to continue to try a new food. So what is that going to be? What do you suggest? I would love to hear from you what your favorite foods are. I know I'm very open to a lot of different foods. So if you know a food that's permissible here, let me know. And I'm going to try that. All right. And for me, I'm going to continue to have fun and aim to have lights out and be in bed by 9:45 p.m. Thank you so much for joining me. I really want to hear from you and how you're doing with this. And thank you for tuning in. You must have some reason for watching. A lot of you have mentioned to me that you don't think that you could do this, but it sounds really cool. So maybe you've changed your mind. Let me know. I would love for you to join me and continue watching. Thank you so much for keeping me accountable. You have a great day. It's Tuesday, and this is your Fun Living Holistic Health Coach. Take care.